Hey, Carson, thanks for taking the time. We'll get right to it. Let's start with Ruben Frank and then Jeff McClain.
Hey, Carson. What have these last few days been like for you coming out of the Rams game, and where's your confidence right now?
Yeah, last few days, I mean, we kind of talk about, the night of the game. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to kind of be a little ticked off. But, you watch the tape and you move on. And so for me, it's another week. It's on to the next one. And, I'm as confident in myself and this team as I've ever been. I don't waver, and I don't see this team, this locker room waver when we go through, rough patches like this. So we're excited for another opportunity. We know 0-2 is not where we want to be or not where we envisioned being, but it's a long season. We're excited to get back to it.
Okay, Jeff McClain and then Zach Berman.
Hey, Carson, on the interception on the JJ throw, looking back and watching the film, would you still make the same decision, or would you like to have that throw again?
I'd definitely like to have that one back. I was out clean on that movement, and thought I saw him open, but clearly he wasn't. So tried to force one there, and especially in a situation like that when we're moving down the field, I got to be smarter than that.
So you feel like even though we've seen you make that throw before, the decision was wrong, not the way you threw it.
Yeah, no, it was just a decision. There was a time to make those throws and to pull up and force one, and the window just wasn't there, and I got a little aggressive there.
Okay, Zach Berman and then Tim McManus.
Hey, Carson, how do you go about cutting down the turnovers without sacrificing the aggressiveness that you say you want to have this year?
Yeah, honestly, I think back to, the entirety of my career and just how I've bounced back from good games, bad games. It doesn't matter. I try and just reset myself every week and just still be myself and not play tight, not play or too loose either, and just be myself and be aggressive. And when I see something, rip it. Just trust my instincts. And so I'm not going to change anything drastically by any means. It's just being smart, and we'll be just fine. I'm confident in myself that I'll be just fine, and we'll take care of business.
Tim McManus and then John McMullen.
Hey, Carson, Doug came to your defense a bit, noting that there's no easy throws in the NFL. But for the ones that you normally make, the more routine ones for you, what are you seeing when that has gone wrong over the first 2 weeks?
Yeah, they're all different. It's all case by case. There's a handful every game that you want back, and losses, you usually talk about them a little more. And so it's something that I want to get better at. I want to get back, and some of it's, timing. Some of it's just trusting what I'm seeing, trusting myself, and then physically just making the throw. I'll be fine. I'm not panicking or pressing on it, but there's definitely some throws I want back, and that's every game. But I gotta watch the tape and critique myself. But there are throws I can make, and we'll be better.
Okay, John McMullen, then Les Bowen.
Hey, Carson, Cincinnati this week, as you mentioned, the Eagles aren't used to seeing that much. What have you seen from that defense, particularly the back seven, when you talk about the passing game?
Yeah, like you said, we don't see this team very often, and even in crossover film or watching film, we don't see them much at all. And they're very diverse defense in terms of what they like to do. They'll play about every coverage in the book. They'll bring about every different type of pressure in every different ways. They'll try and disguise. They'll try and do a lot of different things. And so for us, it's just trusting what we see and playing fast, executing our game plan. They have some good players over there, and they fly around. But like I said, they do a little bit of everything. So it's just playing fast, executing our stuff, and hopefully coming out on top.
Okay, Les Bowen, then Dave Zangaro.
Hey, Carson. This week, you keep hearing the words regress and regression in relation to your season so far. How do you see that?
I guess I don't keep hearing that. I don't know what's being said, but what people say or how they feel, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and this is how I've been my whole career. I don't get worked up about what people say, write, feel. I'm confident in myself. I'm confident in this team, and so obviously being 0-2 and statistically 0-2, but then statistically where I'm at with the turnovers and all those things, that's all behind me, and for me, it's just all about going forward, and I don't get too caught up or worked up about it. I'm confident in myself and confident in this team that we'll get it going.
Okay, Dave Zangaro, then Bo Wolf.
Carson, you've said a few times now that you're confident in yourself and the team. When things aren't going well, though, how do you keep that confidence, and how do you know that you're going to get things turned around?
Yeah, that's a great question. And I think this business, this game, confidence can turn on people real quickly. And so for us, it's going back to what you know. It's believing in yourself. It's the entire body of work ever since you're a kid, and just how you train, how you work, how you prepare. And there's going to be rough times, there's going to be rough patches, but guys just got to lean in. I think we have a really good group of guys in this locker room that lean in on each other and trust each other and encourage each other. And no matter what, the outside world's saying or feeling, we trust each other, we stay together, and, the confidence is still there and still sky high for this team.
Okay, we have time for a few more, so let's go Bo Wolf and then Martin Frank.
Carson, what do you think this week will be like for press? And have you sort of kidded him in meetings at all about going up against his brother?
Yeah, that's a great question. Talked briefly about it. I'm sure he's excited. I'm sure they're both excited to play each other. But it's not something. I mean, he's the offensive guy, Press is an offensive guy, so they're not totally going against each other, so to speak. But I know he's excited about it. He's talked about this one before, so it'll be fun for him and for his family, I'm sure.
Go ahead, Martin.
Hey, Carson, against the Rams, you guys really didn't try many or more than like one deep ball. I think the one to Deshaun was the only one. What was kind of going on, during that game, and is it something you can fix, going into the game against the Bengals?
Yeah, I think that was kind of part of the game plan, to be honest. It was to get the ball out quick, get it to our playmakers. With, the way their defense was structured, they're going to give you a lot of underneath throws, so just take what they're giving us. And, they try and prevent the big play, and that's what they did. They did a good job of that, and so we took what was there. I thought we did some good things offensively, just didn't do enough, and we'll find ways each week to attack down the field for sure.
Okay, thanks, Carson. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you guys.